Aclaine Needle Felting Synthetic Fibre. Is it worth it? Hey, thank you for joining me. It's Wednesday, so it must be our needle felting equipment and supplies review day. Every week on a Wednesday I make needle felting supply and equipment reviews, and today we're looking at this aclaine needle felting synthetic fibre. This is a fibre I found from Japan, and if you follow my Monday live broadcasts, you'll see I received it a week past Monday and opened it up live on air there, and we had a go this Monday on felting a Pikachu. I've went over him a little bit and tidied him up a bit, but it's still one of my worst felts, doing it live on air. Fantastic. The reason I heard about this aclaine stuff is people are talking about it as it's a synthetic fibre. It can actually be used in water like a beauty blender or a pot scrubber. It's supposed to retain its shape and not get further felted when it's in water. So I thought have a go at this and see if we can use our little aclaine felted sculptures as a beauty blender. I don't think anyone would use them as a pot scourer because it's a very expensive way to make a pot scourer. So I made my Pikachu, who's quite firmly felted, and I've also just thrown all colours together and made a multicoloured, softer felted, beauty-ish blender type shape. Bought these guys online from Etsy Studio. I could only find them coming from Japan or China. I couldn't find any suppliers in the UK yet, but I was reasonably impressed. This came in under 2 weeks, which is really fast for shipping from China, and it's such a cute little kit. They come in a variety of colours. Purchase price plus shipping came to about £8 for me, which is quite a lot, not for something fun, but I will say you're not getting massive amounts of fibre. It has a reasonably short staple length of fibre. I checked this out a week past Monday. It breaks down to about 1 inch to 1.5 inches length, and it felts relatively quickly. I was told it felted really quickly. That was another one of the selling points, but I haven't found that to be the case. It's not really any faster than some of the carded bats I've got in even merino. It felts down quite a lot, so it's quite fluffy, and it will felt down to probably less than 1/4 of its size. So let's get into testing this. I'm going to first of all play around with it in water and see what it's like getting it wet, and then we're going to attempt to do some makeup and see what we think. Okay, so this is worryingly up close and personal, but I just want you to see all the flaws on my face. Apart from a bit of lippy, I have nothing on. And I'm going to try this L'Oreal Matte Magique, if that's how you say it. Focus back on me. The reason I'm going for this is I've used it in the past, and it gives a really lovely coverage on the skin, but the only problem is any little flaky dry bits of the skin, it looks terrible. And I've heard people say how with the beauty blender that helps not have that, because you're not sort of swiping across all the dry bits of skin, you're pouncing it into them. Now, not a beauty channel, so sorry, I'm going to get hundreds of comments about how I'm doing this all wrong, but what I'm going to do, the left side of my face, I'm going to just put this on as I normally would with my fingertips. Really professional, I know. And the right side, we're going to try, I will give a wee try with Pikachu, and then we'll try with my other beauty blender. We've soaked them and I've wrung out as much moisture as I can, so let's give this a wee go. Now the colour is probably totally wrong. This is in colour 02 Rose Ivory, but this is summer now, so I'm probably a completely different colour. Yeah, a little bit too light, I would probably say. So this is putting makeup on in a viewfinder of a camera is a new experience also. So this is how I would normally put my makeup on. When I wear it, I don't wear makeup very often. Checking it out. And if, really sorry to do this to you guys, but I don't know if you can see, but at my nose you can kind of see some flaky skin and it really doesn't look great. So I'm going to try. The people on the internet that know these things said to put just little dots of the foundation where you want it to go, and then I'm going to, sorry Pikachu, hold him by his ears and just pounce this all over. So I will say, with Pikachu, I felted him quite firmly and it feels like it. Feels really solid hitting my face. So I'm going to try with the rainbow coloured beauty blender that I made and just gently dabbing this on my face. So you get a lovely close-up view of my camera, of my mirror rather than my face there, but I had to have a close look. So, wow. So, right, yeah, total close-up, I think, actually seems to be covering my freckles a little better on this side. Not that I'm bothered, I like my freckles, but it seems to be covering my freckles a little better. And definitely, actually, there's less dry, scaly looking bits, if my camera can get that. Surprisingly, this is a very drying, very matte foundation, but I'm kind of happy with that. So I actually might start using this. Bizarre. Now the other thing I'm going to do, just for a bit of fun, if you've seen all the videos of people contouring with clown looking makeup and stuff, a beauty blender is supposed to be able to work magic at blending things in, which is what it's there for. So I've got this contour palette that I've had for utterly ages, and I've never really used it. I don't do makeup much, but I'm going to try the crazy things that they've done. I'm not going to make a clown makeup, but I'm just going to put some swipes, oh goodness me, bung on some swipes of highlighter. I feel like I should be getting ready for a rugby match. I hope this works. Right, a little bit of highlighter, and we might as well, we're going in for a real dark contour colour. Oh, that is awful. Right, and so it'll be magic if the beauty blender can blend this out. It looks horrific so far. Oh boy, right? So we're just going to come in with the little beauty blender, and I'm going to start on the highlighty type areas and pounce this all over. Obviously, because this has got a narrow bit, I can get in about my eyes. This might well be far too much product. And down the nose. This is why I'm not a beauty channel. Can anyone say clown makeup? But I will admit, right, I clearly put far too much highlight type colour. Learned that lesson. It's creased up in my eyes, but I will say it's actually blended out quite well. Sorry, I keep flashing light. It's actually blended out quite well. I'm just going to set that with a little powder and then wash it off really quickly in case anyone comes to my house. Okay, well, I've just set that with some powder, and I'm impressed how much actually the contour has faded away, blended in. It shows up a bit more on camera, as these things always do. It's all a bit cakey. I don't usually wear this much makeup. Still not a makeup channel. I think this works as a beauty blender, so Ben McFuzzyLugs approved for a bit of fun, but I'm never going to be a makeup channel. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, which is about the needle felting, not about this, please don't forget to subscribe down below, give us a thumbs up, like some of my less bonkers videos, and come back again next week. Thank you.